Alright, let's get started. It's been a hot minute since we played Digimon World 3. As a matter of fact, since I actually did a stream for myself. So, we're gonna just hop right back in where we kinda left off. I think we're doing Asuka City shenanigans. We just got teleported over here after beating Suzaku leader, I think? Actually, no. I think we might actually still have to get the Sepikmon mask now that I'm thinking about that. That said, I think what we gotta do is head back. I don't exactly know. It's been like I said, a hot minute since we did a stream. I think what we gotta do is head all the way back to South Sector. If I remember correctly, we talked to Agumon once, and then he disappeared. He fucked off into nowhere, and we're at that part of the quest. This is what I get for not streaming in like a week. Yesterday was, or not yesterday, this past week has been a little crazy. Main reasons being, Gabby has been off on days that I consider stream days, which doesn't usually happen. So we kind of filled those days with other things. But I was fairly busy doing some other things here and there between painting. I've been doing a lot of painting lately. I'm working on my friend's base for his, well, albeit really late Christmas gift. Definitely not 6 months late. Listen, packing in this much painting in such a short amount of time would be impossible. So, I'm just kind of taking my time. There's 5 different models that I'd have to paint up for these guys. So, yeah. That takes time. But I did paint up some other things in the meantime and print some other things. Right now I'm actually working on printing out a couple of watchtowers and other orcish or rather tribal-themed scatter terrain, which is going to be cool once we see that on the table. Pretty excited for that. But yeah, besides that, been mostly chilling. On Monday, we ended up going to my mother's. She was cooking up a whole bunch of stuff on their smoker. Well, actually, my dad was. But we had ribs, 3 different seasons and varieties to choose from there. We had conies to choose from, hot dogs, hamburgers. It was so good. Yo, Tenkai, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. We're feeling pretty good about the run. Feeling pretty good about life. And, oh yeah, I've been walking a metric shit ton. Almost 5 miles per day. Except for today. Today was a little bit of a cheat day. I finished 2 miles earlier today. Walking the dog, but I was like, oh my god, it is way too hot. I cannot stay outside like this. So I kind of threw in the towel. I kind of gave up and was like, yeah, I want to go inside and have a drink. So I filled up my water bottle, and I've been chilling here, sitting down, painting some minis. And I was like, okay. I have to paint, I counted 11 different books in different colors, different shades, whatever you have it. And I was burning out pretty quickly on that. So I was like, okay, yeah, I want to play some Digimon, and I don't want to be here painting a model the entire time. So this is my break. This is my break. Yeah, let me turn on the light. Let me turn on the light real quick. I'll show you what I mean. So, I'm painting this up for a friend. Let's go to the just painting screen here. I'm painting these up for a friend right now. Yeah. Each of these books are, as you can see, different colors. Here we go. I'm futzing around with the camera angle, but yeah, as you can see, all these books are different colors with many different layers of paint. And yeah, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. Plus, the primer that I used isn't the best. And it's requiring me to do like 6 or 7 layers of paint before paint actually decides to stick. Not fun. So with each book taking like 30 to 45 minutes, So many small parts. Yep, a bunch of scrolls, a bunch of like small metallic details, and yeah, as you can see, I wanted to do something else. So this is my something else. I'm stepping away from that, and I am playing some video games. What is that? Jabasted. Oh my god. I've never seen that emote before. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of emotes that I have not seen. That was something. That is very much something. But yeah. Doing a lot of painting lately. A lot of which that needs to get done. I wish I could just... Well, I'd probably get burnt out. I'd probably get burnt out if I sat down and painted for multiple hours on end without stopping. Especially if it's just focusing on one model. If it's just one model, doing that over and over again really feels like I'm not getting anything done. And I'm painting it to, like, my personal display standards, because this is a gift to somebody else. And that's basically how I paint. If I'm doing it for myself, like, I don't care if I cut corners here and there. It's gonna look good on the table anyways, so I'll take it. But my problem is, if I'm painting for somebody else, I have to put in all that time. I have to put in all the extra work. I gotta make sure that it looks perfect at all angles. Oh, holy shit! Alucard, what the fuck are you doing, man? Long time no see. I hope everything is going well. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hold on a second. Let me do the thing here. Oh my goodness. I gotta give you a shout out for one. What the fuck am I doing? I'm playing Digimon World 3. What the fuck are you doing? Changing shifts on you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gotta make sure they look professional. Exactly. How dare? Listen, man. Listen. I'm just living my best life. Okay? I actually am, though. It feels really good now that we're,
Choking. Bastards.
Now that we're on a reasonable schedule.
No wonder you're wearing a cape. You're not just a cunt. You're super cunt. From the planet Cuntonia. You fucking wanker.
Okay. That is my favorite clip I've ever seen. Do not stop. This is why you're the man, the myth, the reverend. Thank you so much for the raid. How is it going? Yeah, gamble all. Just do it. Just do it. But there's a little button that you can go and press to follow the Reverend Alucard. I'd really appreciate it if you do. How is Crash Bandicoot going? How is the stream? I hope it went well. We just started like 12 minutes ago, and the energy is pretty high. The energy's pretty high. Yeah, isn't that surprising to see Tugboat Williams in second? That literally never happens. But yeah, you're still on top, and I don't think you're going anywhere. By 17 million. That must feel really good to say. That's like puff up your chest and be proud numbers there. And I'm proud of you. Being able to hold it after not being around for much, like, GG, man. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I am Treyhawk82. I play a metric shitload of Digimon content, namely older games, but I do some new ones here and there. My favorite Digimon is Agumon, as you can probably see. Well, that is if you're familiar with Digimon. If you're not, the little red guy in the corner there. Besides that, I love to paint models in my spare time. And play a lot of tabletop RPGs, namely D&D. And yeah, that's the long and short of it. Right now we're doing a solo hardcore playthrough. I am using Renamon, and I can only use Renamon. And our objective is to basically beat the game with her and try our best not to die. And if we die, we have to restart. And restarting is pain. It's brilliant but ragey. You're doing practice speedrun type thing for a race next month. Ooh. Speaking of races, I gotta get in contact with one such streamer known as Mr. Seawing and race him at this game. I had talked to him about it in the past, but that is something that definitely sounds like a lot of fun. You know, if it weren't for the fact that I was spending my time in the mornings lately going to the gym and working out. Lord almighty. It's working, though. I was talking about it a little bit earlier in stream. I've been trying to walk almost 5 miles every day. For everybody else in the world, that is just about 10 kilometers. So I'm doing about that much in distance every day. And I have since lost around, I want to say 11 to 13 pounds. It fluctuates, of course, depending on how much salt or water I intake. But we're looking pretty good. You're thinking I lost weight. I did lose weight, but I don't think it's too noticeable other than the fact that I shaved. I shaved the other day, and that's probably why my face is looking like a baby. Oh, thank you. I'll look even better whenever I shed all this weight and lose this dad bod of mine. I have carefully curated this dad bod throughout the years, you know, before I went off into college, I would like to think. College just made it go downhill, like, oh man. I don't want to talk about how much candy and soda and chips I had. But this year is the year of improvements. I am going to be the best me that I can possibly be. And if that means I beat this hardcore solo run with Renamon, then by the gods, I will do it. If that means I have to do this run with one such potato of a Digimon named Patamon, I will do that too. But I will hate every second because Patamon fucking sucks. That's right, I said it, folks. Patamon is the worst Digimon ever. A mosquito, a pox upon existence, but I will do it. Wow. The Patamon hate just really came out. Cyber Sleuth is not RIP. I want to finish this run. I want to finish this run desperately, and whether or not I live or die to tell the tale. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll do a little bonus Cyber Sleuth this weekend. Wouldn't that be funky? But well, come on in, Tugboat. How's it going? You didn't get back to my message in Discord, at least from what I've seen. I was going to ask you if you wanted to do some World 4 today, but if you're free on Friday, I'd be down to do World 4 then, too. I want to play more. I want to push the boundaries and see where we can go. Oh, did you? Oh, did you now? Probably because I lost my phone. Yay. Or, no, it's because my phone is bad at giving me notifications. That's why. I didn't get a single notification on my phone, and I hate that. God damn it. I'm gonna riot, alright? I'm gonna throw my phone into the river that I live nearby, and I'm just gonna watch it go and float away off to Canada. It'll go across the pond and it'll land somewhere in like Kingston or Toronto or some shit. I don't know my geography. I'll throw it. I'll throw it as far as I can. You better catch it, Tugboat, or if anybody else lives in Canada, the wonderful continent. No, not country. Country, not continent. Above me. I swear, sometimes I'm just not smart. It's a side effect of huffing all that paint. A positive side effect, mind. I don't need these brain cells. So somewhere around here, we should be able to find out where Agumon is. And if I remember correctly, we go into the inn, we go downstairs, we come out the other side, and Agumon's like, "Oh no, I'm not this actual like mask burglar. I'm somebody totally different. You don't work tomorrow. I do. Actually, you know what? If I can convince Gabby, because she's off, and we usually spend the early morning doing stuff, I could potentially play World War tomorrow on stream. Oop, did not mean to talk to you. If you were down. Again, I'd have to talk to her. And it would be a little bit earlier as well. The reason being is tomorrow I'm actually going to be going out and walking with my boy, Ari Buns. At least that is the goal. Him and I were going to be going out towards his house, and we're going to be walking around before D&D. Getting in shape. Speaking of getting in shape as well, I am nearly done with my Agumon dim card. I have probably 2 more evolution cycles to do. Which I actually need to finish the one that I'm on. I just evolved into some other different form of Agumon. I don't know what he's called, but he looks like a blue shark thing. I'm really looking forward to finishing all of these dim cards, though. It's one of the, if not the only thing that's actually keeping me motivated to do all of this exercise. The more I finish these dim cards, the better I'll feel. Because my imagination-filled brain gets a straight shot of serotonin whenever I see improvements in my Digimon. It's satisfying, man. I'm raising a virtual pet from a series that I love and hold to my heart dearly. Feels good, man. But yeah, Tugboat, how's it going, man? I hope all is very, very well. I hope all is well with everybody. Again, it's been a hot minute since I streamed. I'm sorry for that. I try to keep it at a regular schedule. And then stuff happens. But it is a Wednesday, my dudes. Let me see if that redeem is actually on. I know that I have it, but I go between turning it on and off. Okay, it is on. If you guys wanted to flex the Wednesday. Oh no. You didn't see that. My controller's been unplugging super easily lately. I need to go and invest in a new one. Maybe it would help if I changed the way I sat as well. I like to cross one of my legs over the other. Like, not only does it feel good, but it helps air out the area in a way. I don't want to get too much into the details, but comfort is kind of important whenever it's fucking hot out. It's one of the reasons I didn't walk today fully. I did like 2 miles, and then Finn was like, yeah, I'm done, dude. Bring me inside. And I brought him inside, and as soon as I stepped back outside, it was like 5 degrees hotter, it felt like. I threw in the towel. I'll walk again later whenever it gets a little cooler. And if you guys do have any tips on how to stay cool in this heat, please let me know now, because otherwise the only option I do have is the air conditioner, which is not in yet. I need physical manpower to help. The reason being is these windows like to shut by themselves, so I need somebody there to hold the window open while I do the finagling with the heavy shit. Hot water bottle in the freezer. Wait. How's that work, though? Is the idea just to get it to be super, super cool and then, like, take that out and rub it all over you? I could take a cool shower. That is one option. One thing I'm really waiting for, though, at my parents' house, they have a, I want to say 12-foot in-ground pool. 12 foot deep. I cannot wait for that to be fully open. They uncovered it, they've been putting chemicals in it, and it is nearly done. Shitty MacGyver AC unit? Tell me more. With a cooler, a saw, and some ice and some fan. I do have a fan. That fan is going on all the time. And his name is Tugboat Williams. Thank you. Thank you, Tugboat. No, I've got a real fan right here. It's blowing, it's doing its thing. Just freeze some water in it, wrap a tea towel, and stick it on yourself. Okay. Yo, Coop Raccoon! Welcome in. Now that's poggers. Yeah, I've got fans. Every single one of you. I'm a fan of all of you guys. Y'all are beautiful people. I'm just futzing around right now. Remembering some of the quest beats in this game, it isn't as easy as it looks. It takes a lot of brain power whenever there's a lot of backtracking in this game to remember, I need to go here, then here, then here. Now, if you play this game blind, ask for help is all I'm going to say. Ask for help. There's going to be a lot of frustration in not knowing where to go. Yeah. After having beaten this game more times than I can actually count right now, I don't remember all of it. I don't remember all of it like the back of my hand. But there's a good amount that I do, thankfully. You're also doing well. You got a promotion but no start date because everyone in your department is leaving. Leave with them. Pack your shit and leave with them. Just to flex on them all. Whoa, 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 wait a second. I need to check something. There's an auction going on right now, and if I can go in there, I can make some serious bank. Okay, 218. So, I'm gonna do something real quick. The run is technically over if we run into combat with a different Digimon. But nobody says anything about taking Digimon out of the fuck box for 2 seconds so you can go into the black definitely not illegal. You know what? Yeah, we'll give these two other Digimon that totally don't exist a moment to say hello. But more money. That is a reasonable excuse. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Alright, let's go to Gargamon. Again, you guys don't see anything. It would be so funny if I went and grabbed like a, I don't know, like a black box or something like that, and stuck that over the Digimon that are walking with me. That way it's like, yeah, they're definitely not there. $41.41 is 80. We got 218. That's 82. We should have enough to go into the black market. I think we're good. And then once we're in there, we're in there. Like, these other Digimon don't exist. Remember that. Just make a mental note. I need to get the El Dorado ID. It'd be like Staccato putting in a box over Greymon. Exactly. No one would be the wiser. You got D&D? Yeah, we got D&D tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. No, I don't want to hear about your item. I don't care about it. There we go. D&D, these nuts, and then comedy ensues. Well, tomorrow is going to be fun because I've printed out some things. I'll kind of show them off real quick, and some of them are in the middle of printing out still. But there's these two. They're watchtowers that are actually playable. You can set a mini in them. I'm printing the tops right now, which is going to take probably another 2 hours. But my idea is, with the tops, I want to set them on top without gluing them. Shit, there is no auction going on right now. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Okay, let's unequip the stuff that we bought for these guys, and then we'll stuff them back in the fuck box. We'll stuff them in the box that that Takato gave Agumon, except it's under lock and key, and we're actually going to be abusing them and forgetting about them in their existence. What? What are you talking about? I definitely don't do a Skull Greymon moment in the games I play. No, not at all. It's definitely not a recurring theme. Right, guys? Right? Okay. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm glad that you all appreciate and notice my efforts, because I am a very good... No! Don't compare me to Shuji. God damn it, I'll fight you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a very good tamer. Always have been. I like my Digimon like I like my Lopmon. Abused and absolutely terrified of me. What? No. That came out wrong. I mean, absolutely adorable and loves me to the moon and back. As soon as you saw those watchtowers, you had the overwhelming sense to hammer fist slam down on the towers with the force of a truck colliding with the dense heat of a supernova like an enraged gorilla. Tug, do you want to tell us about anything? Is everything okay? Potato instead of Lopmon. No. No. Lopmon should be loved. He is an adorable little bean who needs to be loved and cherished. In words are hard. In adjacency to that, there's Potato, who deserves every amount of hate that gets thrown towards him, and then so. He is more useless than potato salad that has been left in the back of the fridge for weeks with no regard for anyone's health or safety. You see funny hourglass-shaped support tower and apes the brain thinks smashed. Well, I've printed other fun minis. Let me grab him real quick. I do kind of want to show him off. Oh, he's just over here. Oh, I stepped on something that I didn't want to step on. I got a bunch of cords over here. Things are getting unplugged. I cannot wait to move into a new house. But this is it. This is it. This is a really big thing that I 3D printed. Let me switch the camera here. That way you can see him in his full glory. This is... Oop. Don't mind big legs. This is what I 3D printed last week. And yeah, I gotta paint all this at some point. He's a giant gnoll hyena demon boss that is probably a little bit closer to a foot tall. Yeah, he's a big boy. Let's put him back and probably unplug everything else on the way over. And let's try to plug this back in. Really big, man. Yeah, it is the biggest thing I have printed so far. Now, hopefully, this will stay plugged in. Because, again, I need a new controller. I love this thing to death, and it works. But It's super easy to unplug. It is not reliable in the slightest, and oy vey, the problems amount. Let's move that. I need you guys to be able to see me. Yo! Minor 5th! The 5th minor! The main character! The 5th minor major character. You're on lunch? Nice! What's for lunch today, my dude? See, this is potentially wireless, but I don't have a Bluetooth connectivity function on this. It is an unfortunate fact. A quest bar. What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Alright, we got the Sepicmon mask. Let's go. Should I put on one of my printed minis or larges up my rectal cavity? What? What? Tugboat, are you okay? Again, I feel like we need to have a talk about your mental state. Why are you thinking of my rectal cavity? Man, don't do me dirty like that. Not on Twitch. You can do it behind closed doors, but not publicly, man. We've talked about this. You got a controller from this Chinese company that honestly the ones you had before to shame puts. That took me a second to parse. Puts the Enos. Minor? Are you allowed to drink on the job? At work? Is everything good? Are you suffering of a stroke? Do you smell burnt toast? I'm messing with you. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Your Twitch app is freaking out. Solution. Throw your phone. Throw your phone at the nearest wall. And then be content. By the way, we're heading into a part of the game where the run could potentially end. And that is with one such Digimon known as Shogun Gekomon. That'll be fun. Yeet! I think that's what plays whenever people resub to me. It'll be Waru Manzaimon, or no, just Manzaimon walking up to one of the characters in Digimon Frontier, throwing them down onto the ground. Yeet! Bluetooth dongles are pretty rad. How much are they? I will have to invest in one whenever I feel comfortable enough with spending some more money. It's time!
It's time to do.
Oh, it didn't play. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's a good day for a Wednesday. Better yet, every day is Wednesday if you want it to be. Seize the day. Carpe diem. But yeah, I'll have to... $30 not terribly expensive. That's not bad. Oh, I gotta talk about this. So, I bought, at Walmart, a micro SD card. Because I wanted to test out and see if I could update the firmware on my Vital Bracelet. And they added a couple of new really nifty things. One of the things that really annoys me is if you try to do one of the exercises on the base firmware, you have to go through the menu and click through again to reset what exercise you're working on. With the updated firmware, all you got to do is press like you're going through to do the exercise, whether it be squats, punches, sit-ups, or walking. And it'll keep that going. It'll do that permanently until you tell it to stop, which is really cool. You can basically go set it and forget it and go into your workout, which it was a pain beforehand. You would have to, say you're boxing. Your brain is not in tune with military time. That is another thing it does too. It does military time, or the 24-hour clock. But you can toggle to a normal person clock. So right now, if I click on it, it says 1:12 p.m. instead of 13:12 p.m. Or not even any p.m. would show up before. But yeah, that is another big thing. It shows the date on there. It shows if you've met the requirements for the Digivolution on whatever Digimon you're working on or towards. And shows you, like, if you met it, the requirements would be in yellow. So that's super cool. The wallpaper stays the same permanently whenever you have the Digimon loaded up onto the card. So, like, if you move it between the app to the watch, it'll remember what wallpaper you had, which is really cool. What else? Oh yeah, so I was talking about it's annoying if you're like doing boxing for punches. When I'm boxing, I want to keep my gloves on and not have to reset my watch every 2 seconds, which it's a pain whenever you've got a giant fucking glove on. You have to take it off, get it started before you put the other gloves on. It's impossible. But with the firmware update, I could just go ahead and start punching, start the workout, put my gloves on, start punching, and I'll be able to gain those stats for whatever Digimon I'm working towards for free. It's really cool. Now, whenever I'm doing exercises like crunches, I am a very flabby man, so I would totally expect as I'm doing these crunches that I would have to stop rather than continue going on and on and on and on. I would probably die. I'd probably die. But if I happen to pull a Saitama and do like 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, you know, that whole shebang every day, who knows? I could be the next One Punch Man. How many reps in sit-ups is appropriate? Follow-up question time. Because the Vital Bracelet is based on time. You have to do X amount in 20 seconds. So what I could very well do is like, okay, how many push-ups, sit-ups can I, or how many sit-ups, how many squats, how many punches? Well, punches I could just do cardio, but yeah. 4 reps? 4 sets, 30 reps? That's not bad either. That seems more doable than just doing it in a line. And at that point, probably continue, or probably beat, I don't know. If you do maybe 4 different trainings in that period, upwards to 12. I would say at most 12 different training completions, which would probably equate to about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60 points and a stat raise. That's not bad. Oh, one thing I forgot with the firmware update that I did, there's items now that you can put on in the watch. So you can get ×3 for the next few exercises that you do for their stat gains. Whether it be that or trophies or increasing their ability to do things in combat. That right there is super cool too. Like, it feels like there's more the functionality. It feels like there's a lot more to do in the watch, and it's a lot more fun and engaging. And again, my little imaginative brain, as I'm walking around with my Digimon, is like, oh man, I'm so excited to evolve into this one next. Like right now, I think I'm aiming towards getting a Brachiomon. And then after Brachiomon, I might be evolving to either Mecha Brachiomon or Chaosdramon right now. Which, this is the early Gamamon dim. I don't have access to Seriousmon. Which, by the way, I like Seriousmon's design. Low-key like Canovicemon's design a little bit more. Even though I have not seen Ghost Game, the sprite alone looks really cool. Phone didn't support the app. Too lazy to change when still working just fine. That's fair. So Gamma stay as Castermon. Yeah, so right now I don't know which one I have. He looks like a blue-looking shark thing. I know that he's a Gamamon variant because there's like 4 of them. There's like Gulis Gamamon, Metalgreymon, and then like 2 others. I don't know their names. But I know some of the other Digimon available on the dim. There's the ones that I have gotten. I've got Canovicemon already, and then Agumon. That was the first Mega that I went for on the dim. And then right now I'm going to Brachiomon and then Mecha Brachiomon. I think that's the names. Shortly after that, I'm going to go for Chimeramon and Metalgreymon. All the way up to likely Chaosdramon. And then the other Mega that's on... Or not Mega. The older Ultimate that's on there. What is it? What is it? Tankdramon. Tankdramon is the other Ultimate on here. Your book just came in, and boy, it is indeed a title. What's the title? I'm waiting on stuff to come in the mail, too. I ordered a metric shitload of chopsticks, which I do intend to use for eating. But, for the most part, I intend to use for crafting. I'm going to craft, like, palisades for D&D, as well as spiked fences that I'm going to use for the table. Those are going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of carving, but it's going to be worth it. My lesbian experience with loneliness. That is a title. I've been reading a book myself lately, self-improvement, called No More Mr. Nice Guy. Because I'll be honest, I'm bad at setting boundaries, and I always have been. So I bought the book with the intention to be better at setting boundaries, as well as to kind of do a little bit of self-improvement. The activities are interesting. It's kind of making me psychoanalyze myself so far. But that might be worth it. That might be worth it. We'll see. But on what you said, Tug, there's this tabletop RPG. I'm pretty sure it's called Car Lesbians. And the thought of it is very entertaining. I'll have to go into detail off stream, I think. I don't want to go and buy anything. Actually, wait, I do. I do want to buy something. What I want to buy is hopefully the ability to be resistant to confusion. I can't go get confused against Mr. Man that we're going up against. Sure, let's buy that too. We'll equip both for now. Paralysis is something we want to avoid. Sleep. Poison. KO. I'm not going to bother with a prayer ring for a minute. I think we're good there. Alright, so yeah. Let's go and heal, and then we'll fight Suzaku Leader. right, I forgot about Lisa. Kind of want to buy the Agumon dim for your man Rust Renamon. I did buy that. I'm still waiting for it to come in. I bought it from Zenon, and I am waiting patiently. You saw it on a meme and you're like, shit, you like the art style and cover? And here we are. I mean, that's fair. If you like the art style and the cover, I mean, why not go for it? Just remember, don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, I've bought every dim that is released to date, except, and these are the ones I really wish I had, but are either too expensive to purchase or, like, impossible to get. Except for, I don't have the Metarots one, or Metabot, or whatever. I don't have that. I don't have the GP dim, so Renamon, Impmon, Guilmon, and Monodramon. I don't have those four. I don't have the Shadow Howl and Black Roar OG dims either. So those are the 7 that I'm missing, and I would love to get them, but that's like a $500 to almost $600 investment right now. Yeah, no thanks. Is it compatible with the Navy Gamamon dim? You need the Vital Bracelet B or BE. Otherwise, everything is compatible on that. But on the older bracelets, they're not forward compatible. Okay, we go from Woodmon to Red Vegemon. That's fine. I actually think we have enough speed to not really have to worry about too much. But yeah, I'm really excited about the Agumon dim because guess who's on that? Snatchmon, Vemmon, Destromon, and Galacticmon are all on that dim. Once that comes in, I'm gonna go hard. And I'm gonna end with a Galacticmon. I'm so excited for that. Speaking of which, Tugboat. I know you're still here. I keep forgetting the Metabots dim and Zenon had it in stock for a while. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting it on eBay when I get a chance. I spent too much this pay period too, dude. Groceries. Groceries, man, they're expensive. But yeah, Tugboat. After I finish Gamamon, do you want to do Pulsemon? Is that something you want to do? Because I'm down. I am so down. If not, I do have my BE memory for Imperial Dramon. Starts off with a Vmon, and I don't mind going and training doing that. Okay, good. Charge your watch. Get your watch charged. Because right now I feel like it's better for my mental health if I do one dim at a time. Because I actually feel like I'm getting stuff done. Oh my god, that 492 damage. Let's go. I'm making Shogun Gekomon my bitch right now. I've got the Vital Bracelet BE, or the B. And it came with the new Gamamon dim card, or BE memory. And get it charged by tomorrow. Hell yeah. By tomorrow, I'm also going to have my my ultimate on the Gamamon dim. I'm going to have Brachiomon. I think if I estimate this correctly, I'm going to have another Mega by Friday, which means Champion Ultimate Mega, another Mega the 6th, and then up to Champion Ultimate. So by June 8th or 9th, I should be able to finish the Gamamon dim card. It takes time. I mean, obviously the fact that it takes the whatever amount of time to get the Digivolutions, but loading them back up and going through the evolution cycle again, like, it makes sense. And it's good. It's good that it's rewarding in that way, because it's actually getting me off my ass and exercising in the best way possible. Hello, Game Master. I like your purple hair. But yeah, Zen and TCG is Singapore-based. Yes, it is. Yo, Lila, at work, but still kicking ass. Still kicking ass. God, yesterday, I stumbled upon a Motley Crue concert where their lead singer, Vince, was just mumbling the entire song of Kickstart My Heart, and it actually hurt my brain. I actually, I recommend the Vital Bracelet BE for everybody. Or the BE. How much is the tax for the Vital Bracelet? Good question. I think the big thing is more shipping, which isn't too bad, at least what I thought. Because I got the bonus dim card with it, so it was 2 dim cards of content because I got the pre-order, and then I got the Agumon dim card with the bracelet. That ended up being about $80 total. Gotta go. You trust you to the max. You trust me to max you out. I will. I will do my best. But yeah, with the firmware update and just more functionality and the ability to actually communicate with friends on the app if you have the same device, it's worth it. No, it wasn't bad at all. It was worth the purchase. Okay, let's go and attend an auction. I desperately need to upgrade Renamon's damage, and to do that, I need, No! You're shitting me right now. I did not just crash. No. Oh, come on, man. So... my game crashed, I think. I'm gonna try something.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm gonna try something. I had it on a save state before. I could very well... hold on. I'm used to going through with EPSXE. Let's try save state 2. Let's exit. Are you sure? Yes. Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. If I can fix this with the most genius way possible. Oh, okay. That's the wrong save state. Let's, no. That's the wrong save state. Let's try loading up the other one. World 1. Why you buy original hardware? Man, I wish. I wish. Let's load state from file. Okay. No? Can't do that? Hold on. What about this? Nope. Okay, yeah, we'll fresh boot, and then we'll load state. Save 2. Ah, it's broken. It's broken. It's super broken. Should I do the jig of apology? What's that? What must I do? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to reset. That's a whole hour, kids. That's a whole hour. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to mute this. We're going to turn on some music, and we're going to get back to where we were as fast as we can. So, let me turn on the good old volume mixer. Let's, here's Duck Station. Here we go. We're gonna do that. Thank you for bearing with me, my friends. My great, beautiful friends. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do, Digimon World 3 OST. Perfection. I mean, we could do World 3 or we could do World 1. It don't matter. We'll do World 3 for now. And then... Wait, vey, that's loud. And... Hold on. Where's some good music here? Oh, this is all ambience. That's why. Perfection. Perfection. So we'll loop that, and then we'll get this going. Heard the bot. Mayhaps feels bad, man. Okay, so we need to make our way back first to, Oh! I totally meant to do that. That's fine, that's fine. We know where to go. This just goes really fast. I'm accidentally running away. That's funny. Threest, congratulations on all of it. Totally won that duel. But yeah, as we're running through, we'll hopefully be in a better position next time and not crash. That would be ideal, right? And thankfully, this will only take a fraction of the time. We gotta talk to Sepikmon again. I think we left off at like a level 42. It's the walking around that takes the longest. I know that from experience. Like, just doing speeding up alone, if I can talk to the thing, like, we're saving so much time. Okay, we evaded. That's good. I might be going a little too fast for Geckomon. That is one thing that I'm a little nervous of.
Die, monster.
Hello.
You don't belong in this
Rezel175. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You're coming in at a...
So you have chosen death.
A low-key awkward time. The reason being, we crashed, but we're gonna recover. It was touch and go for a second there, but we're good. Fuck it, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt will kill him. Good, good. That's all I need. Come on. There we go. That's the hardest part whenever you're sped up this fast, is the impossibility to select what you want to input-wise. Yes, I have chosen death. Thank you for acknowledging my decisions. We're doing good, though. We're getting back to where we need to be. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Oh my goodness. Come on. Don't die on me now, Renamon. Okay, we got a level. That's good. It'd be funky to grind like this, too. Which I've done before. Off stream. I generally find that grinding with things sped up, yes, it does help, but it's a pretty boring content-wise. I'd rather get to the meat and potatoes. You know, unless grind time is redeemed. But... Sorry, my monkey brain went off. I heard my favorite song. I cannot think properly whenever the Dual Island theme is playing. I'm sorry. It's just... This song is a whole ass vibe. Oh my god. My watch is going crazy. Alright. So, we head back to Asuka City. We talk to Edamon. Edamon's like, no. It's not me, I swear. We gotta go back to Divermon's Lake. And then go back and talk to Edamon again. Meat and taters. That's how you get the stones, Trey. Remember your veg. I do eat my veg. Whenever it is available. Listen, a lot of the things that I have been eating lately is pasta, and that's because that's what Gabby absolutely loves. If anything, what I really get my stones from is soda. Soda and candy. Sugar is the bane, which I've actually done a pretty good job at cutting out. That's why we've lost so much weight. I'm down from 257 to 244 as of today. I'm hoping to be in the 230s next week. And that forecast is actually hopeful. Right, I need to go and get access to the black market. And the best way to do that is by grabbing your friends from the fuck box for moments, for just a moment, and catching up to where we were. Okay, let's buy a dagger. Let's buy a dagger. Let's slow it down for a second so I can buy a dagger. No, I don't want to buy that many. I just want to buy 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can buy 2 bandanas, because that is all we need. Here we go. Perfection. And I can actually take care of something else here in a second, too. Thick bitch. Becoming a thin bitch. I am. I'm doing good. I feel better, too. That's the big thing. That's probably the hardest thing, too, is trying to feel better. Okay. Want to buy one of these sober rings. Resistance to confusion. Want to get a revive ring. Good. All set there. And then, with that equipped, we can head down here. Nope, we can head down here. Using our speed.
Die, monster.
Yo!
You don't belong in this world.
Wilby, thank you for the follow. So, while I'm trying to explain everything, it's a little confusing because I had to reset due to a crash, so I'm speeding things up a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm going as fast as I can to get back to where I was. But what we're doing is a solo hardcore, so we can only really use Renamon. And if Renamon dies, we lose the run. I don't consider it cheating, getting access to the black market, because all I'm doing is buying something and increasing my stats. So, that said, once they go back in the box, these Digimon are never going to be seen ever again. I feel like dog water, but you haven't been sleeping well. You're still, like, flip-flopping your schedule, right? If so, that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, we have to stay in the Renamon line, which means we can't deviate. We got to only use Renamon Digimon like Kyubimon, Taomon, and Sakuyamon. However, if we do end up doing like an Agumon run, for example, we can kind of deviate and use Digimon like Greymon, but we'd have to stay in the Greymon tree. So let's actually put these guys away. Perfect. And I'm going to save it. I'm going to hard save it. Perfect. And that'll kind of relieve me in what sort of progress that we haven't made. Man. But yeah, again, once... God damn it. I healed myself for no reason. Once we get back to where we were, I will turn off the Speedy Gonzalez mode. See what I mean? Like, it's going so fast that I'll get into a battle. My stick going still, and I'll accidentally run away. Definitely don't mean to do that. Alternating night shifts and day shifts with 1 day of rest. Yeah, that's really gonna fuck up your body. And that's why I got off that schedule. It is not fun. It is not fun constantly swapping. Because you sleep like dog shit. You don't feel great after any sort of rest. Now, after I sleep, I actually feel like I can do something productive with my day. And that feels really good. Oh no, my bitrate. Is everything still working okay? So one thing I don't want to worry about is technical issues, and that's what today feels like already. I feel so bad. Oh, I went too far. I went too far. I gotta go back to Divermon Lake. See, that's another side effect of going fast, because my brain subsequently goes fast too. And makes me think I'm doing things that I have already done, even though I did already do this. Oh, this is a very fitting theme. Playing the terminal music right as I'm in the terminal. It's okay. It's okay. We're making progress. So what my plan is, in this run, I'm going to be raising most stats, like speed and magic-based stats. This is the full mage run. And hopefully, Renamon will be strong enough to handle most of the game without any issue. Now, I see some areas of the game where I could definitely see the fights going completely off. And a couple of those fights I can think of right now are towards the end game and a couple towards the mid game. There's one really pain in the ass fight. It's a Mamemon who can paralyze you, and once that happens, it feels really bad because all they do is wail on you. And while you're getting wailed on, you got no choice but to kind of let it happen because you're paralyzed. And as you can see, Renamon does not have a lot of HP. Like, it hurts. It is bad. Oh, come on, let me in! Let me in! There we go. Okay. Let's go and talk to Agumon. I can also sell that hazard shield, which feels pretty good. Get some free money here in a minute and put that towards more damage. Thankfully, Agumon's down here. Give me the mask. Thank you. Let's head to the black market. We'll sell our stuff. And next time we're here, we can actually attend the other auction. Thank you. Alright, let's slow down again, because now we need to buy 2 of these. Futzing around in the menu, whenever you're going that fast, is not fun. So let's sell these. Let's sell Bamboo Spear. Let's sell my armor. Got plenty of these to go around. And then here's our big payday. But yeah, having switched to that schedule, it feels good because I feel like I can be myself more. That's probably the biggest thing. Because before, it didn't feel like I would do anything productive throughout the day. And that actually kind of hurts over time. Okay, we'll put on the magical crown, which is going to be handy to do that. The increased ice resistance is cool, but I don't need that for a while. And then I can also afford a dark cloak. So I'll buy that. Okay. Nice little buff boost. However you wanna call that. We should be able to do a lot more damage, which feels nice. And we got the Sepicmon mask, so now we can just go and return that to him. And we'll make sure to save it in Suzaku. You know, once we get there. Did not need to use that Mach Plug, but worth it. So, all of this happened at like 58 minutes in the stream, and it's been about 15. We're caught up, just about. Hey, free power charge, I'll take it. I'm really grateful that the soundtrack to Digimon World 3 is as good as it is. It makes things feel really good to go through. This is probably my favorite song in the game right now. It's... I don't know. It's very shamanic, and I love it. I mean, that's what Sepicmon is. But at the same time, it's just like... It's so good. I want to use it for D&D, like, badly. Tug, that actually scared me for a second. I haven't heard that redeem in a minute. I have not heard that redeem in a good minute. Shit. Shit. Okay, we're good. Agumon did not confuse me. That's the one thing I gotta watch out for. Alright, Sepicmon, take it. Thank you. We got the smelly herb now. Let's heal up. And we'll go to Zanbamon. I will stop the slowdown if I run into a Museumon. I don't want to fuck around with him. Get spooked. Do I need a jump scare redeem? Be honest. How often do you want to see me get jump scared? Come on, let me get to Zambamon without a Museumon. That's all I ask. I'm gonna run into one. Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, I can breathe. I'm grateful, too, that Renamon does a fair amount of damage, like, with her normal attacks, that I can just hold forward for the most part and win. I am in no means, like, raising her to be good as an attacker. I really just want her to be tanky and do damage with any sort of magic attack. That will be satisfying enough. A mild to high 7 out of 10. So, the people have spoken. And they want to see me get spooked. Oh god, Renamon's level 18 right now, too. Not an ambush! Let's run. No, we can't run. Diamond Storm. Let's just Digivolve. Okay. That was easy enough. Again, we're almost to that point where we're good. I gotta beat Suzaku Leader, and then after I'm done beating Suzaku Leader, I can go and unpause this and actually play the actual soundtrack as I play. Come on, Gatomon. Okay, fine, we'll save it first. That's fine. I'm doing a lot of back and forth, but it works. Oh. Okay. Here we are. Finally. The showdown that we've all been waiting for. How do I want to handle this? Fuck it, we'll just fight. We'll be doing enough damage, and then once we get to Shogun Gekomon, we'll do the thing. Okay, we can get a heal in here. If we can get a heal in here. Again, this is the hardest part, is whenever it's going so fast, it's hard to focus up on. Play the actual soundtrack while listening to the actual soundtrack. Yep, you know what I mean. I gotta focus up for Shogun Gekomon anyway, so... we'll do it now. We'll do it now. And then I'll speed up again here in a minute. My brother in Allah. Aloha Snack Bar. I love my Hawaiian snack bars. Actually does a fair amount of damage. But I'm grateful for Thunder Gemini. Oh no. There we go. Instant kill. Love that. So now, get back to the point where we can go to Asuka City, get kicked out of the admin center, go into the inn, save it, and hopefully we don't crash this time. And then we'll be caught back to where we are in about half the time, which feels really good. Split up and check around. You let me in? There we go. I did that twice, that's fine. Save it up. And we're clear. See? None of that actually happened. We just did a little time walk shenanigans. Fuck. I was gonna go to... You know what? We're gonna go train first, and then we'll go and attend an auction. That is our plan. I realized after I walked out of the inn, I was like, oh, I needed to go in there in the first place. Damn it. But no, we're good. Leomon! Yes, I want to work out. I want to become buff. I will be the strongest tamer in the world. With... what do I want to raise? I feel like my strength is stupid high. And I don't know how that happened. I mean, when I go to the buffet and see the snack bar. Aloha snack bar. Exactly. I think I'm going to raise speed. Speed is becoming increasingly more important, and I don't think I'll be happy until I see her speed in the 500s. Only then will I raise my spirit a little more. Yo, we got good training, too. That's the best case scenario right there. It really is. That'll expedite the process a bit, and it'll make me feel a little bit better. I suppose I should say that, too. Like, if a crash happens, I don't count that as a death, because that's something that you can't really predict. I just never had the issue where I had to manually save as often. That might also be because my computer has been running a while. Who knows? Who knows? But we're going to save it again. Just real quick. Saving takes a while. It really does. So if I remember correctly, I can head over here, talk to the old couple, and they'll be like, hey, we got turned into a Digimon. And then we need to talk to Edamon. Oh, old couple's here? Okay. Wonder if anyone can grant my dream. Well, good sir. I may be able to help with that. Just let me make some money on the side real quick. Let me partake in my side hustle. I wonder when a Renamon item is going to be available in the auction house, though. I would love to nab something cool. I think right now it's either a Monmon or Patamon exclusive, though. Yep, Monmon exclusive. The Sniper Guard. Ooh. I don't know if I have enough money. Oh, I do. Okay, we're good. Thankfully. Just good enough. But we'll sell this. Probably make around 32,000 bits. If only I can make that much on Twitch. I'm kidding. Don't go donating 32,000 bits because I know that's a lot of money. It's a joke. Did not mean to talk to you. Now that I have that, I can kind of focus on trying to figure out how to turn into a Digimon. And in order to do that, I am going to talk to an innkeep. Because they may know more. The vibe, like, instantly shifted as soon as the crash happened. I am so sorry for that. Only staff can enter the admin center. Or lost Digimon. How funky of an information tidbit is that? There's an old couple. The old couple I talked to before. Wonder if they know anything about how to turn into a Digimon. Maybe turning me into one blue Agumon, please. Although, I'd like to be a black Agumon. His design is pretty damn cool. Edamon gave it to us. Hold on, does the other one have anything to say? Just that his dream has come true. As we head down there, he's not going to be an Edamon. He's going to be a totally different dude. Man, it makes me want to do another casual playthrough, though, just so I can fuck around with some card game stuff. Card battle in this game is my favorite thing. It actually makes me think. And thinking does feel good sometimes. Oh no, where'd she go? I'm actually pretty sure she went back in here. She's gonna be like, you idiot! Don't you realize that was Agumon? Yep, there she is. Don't you get it? He is Agumon. Go back to the underground path and talk to him. Alright, Cal, alright. Don't have to be acting like my mother. Jeez. I'm going. Now, this little bit right here is an excellent visual storytelling point that I've never really thought about until now. But after you go down here and talk to the mischievous Matt, and he gives you the Agumon suit, when you head back up there, Kale will be in the underground tunnel waiting for you. And that just implies that she followed you in. Like, it's a little thing, but it adds up. It really does add up. And kind of makes the game feel good to play. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's immersive. Alright, now that we're Agumon, we can infiltrate the compound. Man, I am so hungry. After stream, I might actually head downstairs and warm up some of my Memorial Day dinner. That sounds real good. My dad made 3 different, like, flavors of ribs. So we had barbecue ribs, we had dry rub ribs, and then we had the good old buck seasoning ribs. And I think I grabbed a little bit of each. He cooked up some conies, some hamburgers. Then there's the good stuff. So we're about to get in trouble. We're about to get in trouble for snooping. It's not my fault, I swear. Kale told me to. Now, if she told me to jump off a bridge, well, I probably wouldn't do that. But I listened to her because she wanted to sneak in and see what's wrong with our friend Teddy. It's the Game Master. Oh no. Why is this terrorist organization working with the Game Master? Those aren't lost Digimon. They're people. In a fursuit. Or would it be a scaly suit? I don't know. I don't know how the furry thing works. I'm just dressing up as a Digimon. That's all I'm doing. Just because I cosplay as a Digimon does not mean I'm a furry. I swear. Okay, so Lucky Mouse is being branded as a terrorist, and we must find him without our Renamon suffering a terrible death. It's manageable. I'm gonna go get that Lucky Mouse. Sorry, I've gotta go. That's very suspicious, Kale. You Bush League superfood. Alright, so now, onward to victory. And we've got to move just as fast all the way back to South Sector. I could turn on the speed, but it's okay. I'll only really use the speed on stream if it's truly needed. Extensive circumstances, extenuating circumstances, such as a crash, which helps me recover from that and get to where I need to be quicker. And I actually think we gained a little bit more XP from that, which is... Hold on. I, like, phased through this. That was so weird. I didn't go, like, around it. I phased through. Huh. I don't know if I could repeat that. Actually, I kind of know how I could repeat that. And it makes me wonder... It makes me wonder if you could use that to, like, glitch out of bounds. Because I had gotten into a battle right there at that point. Maybe if I had moved after the battle, I could have... I don't know, I'm postulating. It may still keep me in bounds, but it's worth trying sometime if you could get into a battle. Guaranteed at the spot. 218 damage to Flymon. I wonder if Ice Blow will do more. Let's try it. See? It's a good thing I raised my speed, because look at that. We evaded first thing against this Flymon. 174. Okay, so Thunder Gemini is doing better. That is my go-to move, at least until I can get another ice-themed move. Which should be... now! We have Ice Shower. That's good. We're going to be doing some major damage with that. Now, I want to double check if I have something. I need a TNT ball to blow up a important historical site. Items. Okay, yeah, we got the TNT ball. So we can make a bomb and fight terrorism with terrorism. God, I love this game. It's so good. Let's see how much damage this does. It's gonna be a lot. 520? Okay, not as much as I was hoping, but still a bit. Another thing that I've kind of been getting in the habit of doing in terms of weight loss is basically eating on the same schedule and like eliminating snacking. So one thing I've kind of done to help with that, every morning I've been eating cereal. I usually have a lunch, but... sorry for the yawning. I usually have a lunch, but today is kind of more lax, I guess. So I'm skipping it, and also it's late. It is getting a little bit later, so I can wait until dinner later. I guess one of the reasons I keep thinking of food is that last message in chat. The very crisp Aloha snack bar. I don't know what I would eat. Digimon, though. Good to see him. Watch as he dies in one hit to my powerful move. Digimon, you're supposed to die in one hit. What's going on, man? Oh, love that. Give me more evasions. I may actually, once I get to speed 500, I might actually pivot and do defense to 500 before I do any more spirit. Oh, shit. I think it might be smart. Because this is very much a defense-focused playthrough. I need to be able to sustain hits in order to dish out damage. And especially if Mamemon is going to freeze me, it's not going to feel good. There's also the wisdom stat, which I could consider raising. Wisdom is basically your magic defense. So if you run into a Digimon like Mamimon that can freeze you, you have a chance of resisting that freeze a little bit higher and also evading those magic attacks. Though I'm pretty sure Mamimon's attacks are innately physical. They just have the tacked on freeze chance. Oh, shit. Your boy is starting to get tired himself. I don't know why. I slept pretty good last night. It very well might be this heat. There's a good possibility it's the heat. And if so, it's going to be a long summer if I don't have an air conditioner in this room. Tell you that right now. Onward. So I think what we need to do is we need to talk to a lady who seemed to have lost her cat. She goes on to tell us that it might be behind a shrine. You know what else is a contributing factor? Is probably the fact that there's no light in here. I need light. Then maybe this room will warm up a little bit. It was getting dark. The only other problem too is with the shade up. My dog is a big barker. He will go nuts if he sees any sort of person walking by. But I also think that he is tired, which may be to our benefit. Oh, shit. Not that way yet. Not that way. What I need to do, I need to go on another walk. As much as I hate to say it, I need to go on another walk and finish getting at least 3, maybe 4. I can push up to 4 miles if I tried hard enough. But with me doing that, I'm walking out on a hot day. I just gotta stop complaining. I gotta just do it, man. I just gotta do it. Put some sunscreen on and just die out in the heat. I generally like to get up and get the walk out of the way, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing tomorrow. Even though I do like... we got ice power. I love that. I'm putting that on right now. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure that imbues our magic attacks with it too. So we're gonna see equipment. We're gonna get rid of the sober ring. Oh, we got dark power too. Ooh. A little bit of dark power don't hurt nobody. I mean, to have ice as well is handy. I'll put that on. I'll put that on later. I didn't even realize we had dark power. I'll kind of mix and match as the run progresses. I also didn't realize I have 2 ice powers, which I must have gotten during the extra speedy section of the game that we had. I need to rub my eyes here in a minute. I have not blinked in a minute, and that shows. It's the side effect of me being a gamer for so long, I feel like. Is that I just do not blink involuntarily. I have to really focus and think to blink. What I'll go ahead and do now, though, since we hit level 19, I can actually get a little bit of training in. I will do just that, so I can go ahead and get a little bit more speed and the ability to block stuff. I'll talk to this girl here, too. Tell me about the shrine. Bio Swamp. Sure, I'll check out the Crest of Reliability here soon. Agumon should be weak to ice. Throw a casual ice shower at him real quick. And look at that damage. 273. I would actually like a little bit more spirit, but I think survivability is a little bit more important right now. I had to have crit right there. There's no way I could do that much damage normally, unless it's the dark power carrying me. My magic attack should always do more. Ooh, no, we should still be good. We're heading into an area where Woodmon can heal. It would be quite bad to run into, but he might die quicker to my ice shower. Yep, I had a feeling that was him. Well, fuck it, let's compare. Ice shower first. How much damage is that gonna do? 267, I like that. Now, I don't think I had access to this last time. Ooh, that 171 heal back, though. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good with this run. I think the only issue we're gonna have is the Mamemon and High Andromon. High Andromon only being his instant KO ability of bullshit. That alone does not feel good to stack up against. Now, one thing I'm going to do with this run, too, is before I go off to Mirage Desert and into the next area of the game, I am going to stock up on materials. I am going to buy a bunch of stuff because I don't want to make the trek all the way back. That'd be a long trek to go through. Garudamon! Train my speed in a second. So I have got access to dark. Ooh, I wish I had machine tolerance. That raises HP. But no, I want to raise speed. The faster we get this to 500, the better I'll feel. And not off to a good start. You did the funny, you got even more Figma, and the Good Smile US site had mystery boxes up for grabs, so that'll be 3 random Figmas. That was a very terrible training. We get one really good one, and then we get ass like that. But congrats on the additional Figma. I am nearly out of resin. I don't have access to yet. In order to raise her machine tolerance, I think I need one more gym badge. I need to beat Brock at the machine gym. And then I'll have access to this. Nah, I'm fucking around. I don't know his actual name, though. Because they usually, they're just the city name and then their leader. So, like, there's Suzaku leader, Byakko leader, Siryu leader, Genbu leader. It'd be cool if they were named. Didn't I just buy a shit ton of resin? I did. I bought 3 bottles. And I'm almost done with my last bottle. The big thing that I showed off at the beginning of the stream took about a whole bottle of resin. Whereas, the terrain I'm printing... Well, okay, here's the thing. So I started off by printing a bunch of, gnolls for D&D. And the intention was actually pretty simple. Try to print the whole set because I'm going to be using those for the upcoming weeks in our game. Now, I'm not trying to buy any new, like, packs or any new minis, anything like that. Because I'm actually really trying hard to save money right now. And I'm doing a pretty good job at that. Bukaki leader. Renamon, you want to tell us something? What's on your mind right now, buddy? But yeah, I'm printing a mix of terrain and the remainder of Age of Sigmar stuff for Phil's and Ginger's armies. I'm gonna have to talk to Ari still about what he wants to do for his army, to be specific, and then I'll be printing his army stuff too next time I get resin in. But for now, though. Where life discs? No, not the energy disc could be nice. Heal paralysis. This is what we need. I'm just gonna buy a metric shitload. I'm gonna load up on these. Oh shit! I should have. Next time I go to Asuka City, I need to buy the buffed up power charges. I'm so dumb. Heal all ailments. I'll buy a couple of these. That's kind of handy. I want to buy life plugs, but nah, not right now. We'll buy a couple of these. We'll buy a couple of these. Buy a couple of these. And what now? Increases special effect attack. Why not? Why not buy 10? That way we do a little bit more damage. And then, you know what? We'll buy some of these for setup if we need them. You're getting your vehicle fixed, so your money is being funneled out of my account. Your boy Phil, yep. I'm doing a lot of stuff for him right now. As that's what I think I have enough resin left to do. And there's also those guard towers that I've been working on. I don't think I need to buy anything else. Can't really afford anything else anyway. So, yeah, let's head back to close to Asuka City. Maybe we can attend another auction and make some more bank. Now, I said I needed to head back there again, and I was going to ask, but I remember I need to get the buffed up life plugs, life discs, whatever they are. Let's see, maybe Thunder Gemini is a bit more effective against Agumon. Just doing a little damage test. Yep. Thunder it is. Cowabunga it is. Yo, that's my favorite meme. Just seeing, I think it's Michelangelo, or... I don't know the Ninja Turtles' names. I really don't. It might be Michelangelo, or it might be... I know it's not Donatello. Donatello is purple, right? Leonardo's blue. Michelangelo is red, if I remember correctly. And then Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo... And who am I missing? Raphael? Right? I'm pretty sure it is. Man, I don't know who's who anymore. Wind power, though. We've got almost every single elemental power-up. Yeah, if somebody knows the names of the Ninja Turtles, though, off the top of their heads and their associated colors, I'd appreciate that, because my brain is suffering of rot. I do not remember that shit at all. We got Dragon Wheel now, though. And we're not gonna have it for long. Because here soon, we're gonna have access to Talmon. Which, that might be something that we'll do when we get back to Asuka, now that I'm thinking about it. God, once we have Talmon, it's gonna feel so good. Fuck it. We're gonna continue throwing out Dragon Wheels. I love the little faces on the wisps. That's so cool. Donatello purple, Michelangelo orange. Okay. So it is Michelangelo in the meme then. Raphael red. Leonardo blue. Alright, now let's see if I can match up the weapons. So I know Donatello being purple, he had the staff. He had the bow staff. Raphael had the, he had the size. Leonardo, what'd Leonardo have? Because one of them also had a katana. And I think that was Michelangelo, maybe? Michelangelo or Leonardo had the katana. So then what did the other have? Just shows I know jack shit about the Ninja Turtles. I used to watch the ever-living fuck out of them. But that has not happened anymore. I haven't watched Ninja Turtles or anything related in a long time. And the new art style of the Ninja Turtles, I've seen the trailers after going to the movies a couple of times. It does not look like something I'd want to watch. It is a strange and funky art style. Hello, Siegramon. How would you like a Thunder Gemini to the face? Ninja turd holes. I'll show you something out of my turd hole. Is that what you want to see, Tugboat? Right up the poop chute? I'll show you, but you have to subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm kidding, I don't have an OnlyFans. If only it were that easy to generate content, though. If only. But that's okay, I don't need to sell my naked body on the internet to have fun. I just need to sell my ability to play Digimon games on the hardcore variety and hopefully not die. As far as you know. As far as you know. I will shave my ankles and sell feet pics. I think Moist Critical actually did that to no avail. Because, you know, I feel like people want to see more than just feet. But I don't know. I actually don't know. All I know is you probably, as a dude, would not be able to turn that into a viable career. But again, I don't know. Anything can happen in this world nowadays. I've seen a lot, and yet simultaneously so little. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, where we talk about philosophy and getting high with Sapikmon. And learning how to make bombs from scratch out of TNT. But Don't talk about that publicly, otherwise you'll be put on a list. Thank you, FBI. I am making bombs. Just to blow up historic sites. If not now, I am definitely on a list. If not before, I'm definitely on a list now. You remember seeing ads for OnlyFans on YouTube, and they were highlighting chefs and stuff, saying it's super fun for creators to interact with their fans. Acting like it's not a site where you toss out $10 to see some broad fucking spread eagle. True. I've been watching these videos lately. Financial audit on YouTube. This guy, Caleb Hammer, rips everybody's finances apart. And it's so funny. It's so funny when they're going through their statements. He's like, okay, so there's In-N-Out Burger, Whataburger, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chipotle, Chili's, OnlyFans, and you're like, yep. You know what he's spending his money on? Man, it also baffles me. Why would you spend money on OnlyFans? Well, why milk the cow? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? That's the saying that has stuck with me. I had to think about the saying for a bit. I was saying one thing 1 second, and then I had to pivot to what it actually is. But it's true, though. Like, you got so many other resources. Why pay for it? But I guess it also comes from whatever era you're from. Well, you could also do it with just a debit card and just see your poor debit account go. But yeah. I guess it's the people who come from that era of, like, we don't have this stuff widely available. So, yeah, let me just listen to this ad and actually buy this tape or whatever have you. I don't know, man. I'm not a psychologist. Your debit is straight debit? So what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you have a debit card that you use to pay for stuff? Or do you pay with cash? No Visa or MasterCard connected? So, how do you get your money? You gotta put something in online, right? You gotta have some sort of a card. Because I have a debit card as well. That is... I don't have it upstairs with me. I think it's downstairs. I'm pretty sure it's a MasterCard debit card that I have issued through my Chase Bank that I can use to do transactions with, and I don't have to go and pull out money. Just all through PayPal? How do you buy stuff at the grocery store? How do you buy stuff at Taco Bell? Or do you just go to the bank and... Like, how do you pull out cash? You just go to the teller and say, hey, this is my account number. Give me my money. I am legitimately confused. Because a debit card makes that so much easier. And yes, having credit cards and debit cards, I guess, make it easier to spend money out in public, but, like... Okay, yeah, then, yeah, you have a debit card. Why is this so foreign? Because when you explained that you don't have a card... Right. And I have a debit card, too. But it's not a credit card. So you can also technically make charges on that debit card. You could subscribe to an OnlyFans using that debit card. That is the root of the understanding. I have your TNT ball. Now, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Yeah, but no. See, that's where I'm confused. The yeah, but no. It's not a Visa debit, my gamer. Yo! Bean motherfucking man. Thank you for the resub. You've been subbed for 8 months. I need badges, dude. I need to get badges. I am sorry for making this harder than it needs to be. I'm picking it apart, okay? I'm trying to understand it at its fullest. So okay, so you're just not allowed to buy online. But you can go and use it at the grocery store and insert it into the things and get stuff. Also a husband. Yeah, you guys are married by law. It's good to see you, Bean Man. How have you been? You have come at the perfect time as I'm trying to futz around and understand the inner machinations of Tugboat's financial situations. I will be your financial guru. This is not financial advice. Spend all of your money on trivial things. Because it's not affiliated with MasterCard or Visa. But if it was, then you'd be able to fuss around and do other stuff. So you can only use it with your bank, and you can use it for some in-person purchases. That makes a lot more sense. Which is why you have PayPal as your intermediary to do the online purchases. Oh snap, it's a Trey. Oh shit, it's a Cross-Tech. Long time no see. My gamer, I thought you were a night person. It's good to see you though. I am no longer a night person. I am a day walker. And proud of it. It's been good for me. You just woke up and you're about to get ready for work. Still working at the same place? If so, I hope it's going well. Damn, no hug back. You hussy. That's so sad. So very, very sad. Traitor of the night, I am. I don't stay up later than midnight anymore. Definitely have to tune in on the schedule. Yeah, I am generally streaming by noon 30 Eastern, and I am generally ending by 3 p.m. Eastern. Some days going longer, some days going shorter, depending on what it is. But yeah, it works out. Just like me. I work out now. I've lost like 13 pounds. Feels good, man. There's the hug back. Do you feel better now, Tug? Do all the goody peepees feel better now that Bean Man hugged Tugboat back? I wonder if it's possible to implement like a timer. So like somebody hugs somebody and then it's like, okay, you got 10 seconds to hug them back. And if you don't do it, then an automatic message is like, wow, I can't believe that. Or something stupid like that. Or I feel amazing. I feel great. I can do this. Dodge! Oh my god, I've been running around back and forth for what feels like the entire 2 hours. Which is true, because we spent an entire hour to begin with catching back up to where we were. Now the question is, do I include that in the VOD? Or what? Does Trey is do the stinky? 9. A follow-up question, Tugboat. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Does Bruno Mars is gay? Good bot. The bot is the goodest PP. Officially a member of the Soul Squad. That's funny. You know why? I actually dislike lifting. I don't know why. I don't find it fun. I guess. Also, I'm looking around. Look at the Gatomon gloves, the little Digitamon. Love that. Lifting is just not as fun as I find walking to be, or doing the punching bag. Like, I'm okay with doing all the exercises on my watch because those exercises are letting me raise my Digimon. I have fun with that. All lifting is giving me? Oh wait, how is Finn? He's sleeping right now. It's been a hot day. We walked for a little bit today, and he's a big tired floof who needs the air conditioner in, which is what we're trying to do tonight. Because my dude, my fellow gamers, it's hot as fuck. You lift to make the voices in your head stop. Wake up! Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. That's the voice in my head that doesn't stop. Table! My god, if I could get water power. If I could get water power, I'll have every single one but Thunder and, Machine. Thunder and Machine. I'm okay with walking around with Dark Power for now, though. It's kind of nifty. Oh no, Bean Man's hot! Exactly. Angels deserve to die. It's such a good song. Although, if I were to pick a favorite by them, BYOB is good, and I also am a fan of Toxicity. My favorite, I'd have to look at Spotify to remember the name. Let's see. I'm not going to play it, obviously, because copyright, but it might be either Lonely Day or Aerials that I really like as well. 1.2 billion buyers too. The voices in your head lately are, Ayo, what if you were to push down on gas the incoming traffic, which apparently normal, he asked the supervisor, and she said she has the same thoughts. I've got impulsive thoughts too. One that I've had was I grabbed a fork and for some reason, views. Oh, gotcha. I grabbed a fork and I thought, what if I stabbed this into my eye, plucked out my eye, and ate it with the fork? And that is the weirdest thought I have ever had. So I had to force myself to put down the fork and think, is this what I really want in life? Man, the nice thing with this game is that you're not forced to go in a certain way. The obvious choice is, okay, let's go all the way to South Sector using the docks over by the beach and go all the way to West Sector. Or, you can do what I'm about to do and go all the way to Asuka City, buy a bunch of shit, and then take the path from there. I think it's in Plug Cape, all the way to West Sector that way. Now that is lucrative, my gamers. But yeah, I'm glad that as people, I mean, we've got these intrusive thoughts, and we're smart enough to throw them away, toss them away. Look, see it in a different potential, realize what the outcomes will be, With forks, the weirdest thought I had was running your fingers through the prongs at the end and thinking to yourself, you could probably stab this through your hand if you wanted to. You could. Fun fact, and have fun dealing with this. Did you know that your fingers have the same, like, strength as a carrot? So you could bite your fingers like you bit through a carrot. Like, it would take the same amount of bite force to bite through your fingers as though you'd be biting through a carrot. So remember that if you're ever tempted to put your fingers in your mouth. Crunch. Good, Lopmon, good. Let the hate flow through you. Oh, hey, by the way, guys. I know I don't really mention, like, monetary things on the channel often. But I'm trying to hit that dank, how many is it? Let me see. I gotta look at the viewer rewards. I need 35 subscriber points in order to get more emotes. So that means we're at 18 out of 35. I need 17 more sub points and then we can potentially get more emotes, my dudes. We're halfway there. Sing it with me. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. Believe it, I swear. Whoa. I don't know if that's the actual words, the believe it, but I see Naruto and I was like, yeah, believe it. But yeah, if someone wants to help, you know, get one step closer towards these sub points. Yeah, Crosstech. Thank you. It'd be appreciated because I got some really cool emote ideas, and one of them is an animated dabbing Edamon or metal Edamon. I don't know which, but that would be so cool. I love me some dabbing Digimon. Back in your day, Naruto used to bite the skin off his thumb. Yeah, I mean, he more than just bit the skin off his thumb. He fucking, like, went all in there. You gotta do what it takes to summon Gamabunta. Well, at least they won't get a copyright strike for his singing. Why? Because it's so tone-deaf and bad? Haha! Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I realize I am the greatest singer in the world. And makes it my own song. Well, hey, I could go all out singing whatever song I want. Fucking, I'll growl into the mic and sing Death Clock if you wanted me to. For the small price of 250,000 channel points. But, the problem would be, if it's a song I don't know, I'd have to look it up off stream and then come back and, like, do my best. Just so I don't get dinged by the copyright gods. By the Twitch police. The secret Twitch police. They would come knocking on my door. And they would hire the Pinkertons. I would be so dead. I would not be able to handle myself in prison. I know that I'm kind of built like a big, like, dad bod type of guy, but I'm not a fighter, man. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Check your work, work GC and Jesus Christ, the sad now. Oh no, what happened? Is Trey a closet furry? Definitely not. What are you on about, man? I'm not a furry. Fucking rat furries going full North Korea. With nuclear fucking rocks. More Frakota's folder. Oh god. Are you sending that to him right now? Big if true. No! There's no auction right now. I can't make more money. I can't make this Spaceballs 2 the search for more money. which reportedly should be coming out in just sometime in the future. I hope it does. We do need another Spaceballs movie. The first one is so good. The only one, I should say, is so good. Comb the desert! Pans the camera to them actually using hair combs to, and I quote, comb the desert. You guys find anything? No. What about you guys? No. And you? We ain't find shit. God, such a good movie. Well, apparently one of your people were driving and they saw an accident. A baby flew out of the window? Oh my god. I want to keep the vibes positive, so like I hope everybody's okay. That's all I gotta say with that. That otherwise, like that sucks either way. Holy shit. I do agree though, Spaceballs is endlessly quotable. Sir, our signals have been jammed. Raspberry or strawberry? It is traumatic. I can only, like, for everybody involved, but also the people who witnessed it, like, there's been a lot of really bad accidents locally, too. I don't want to get into that, a lot of details, but, God. People need to pay attention to the road when they drive. That's my 2 cents. Oh, that's not even killing Dolphmon. Come on, man. I need more spirit. I need more spirit. I need more speed. I need more defense. I'm surrounded by assholes. Lone Star. I am your father's brother's cousin's uncle's former roommate. Well, what does that make us? Absolutely nothing, which is what you are about to become. Oh, it's so good. The fact that the Jedi Master Yogurt, the fucking lightsaber from the rings. Oh my god, this Dolphmon is evading everything! I'd be happy to hit you with a Thunder Gemini, but you're just gonna block it. I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine. Better yet, the fact that it goes from being limp to being fully erect. It's so good. It's a goody peepee. You must go? Well, thank you for coming in, Bean Man. It's nice seeing you as well. You have yourself a wonderful day. And I will catch you on the flippity floppity. I'll catch everybody on the flippity floppity. Well, I'm not ending yet. I'll say that when I do end. But, for now, I got like, 10 more minutes? Give or take. I'll check my Digimon watch, because my watch is like, you've been sitting down for a while, Trey. Why don't you stand up? Why don't you bake us proud and stand up? But, so far so good. I'm going to be pretty happy because we're ending off in West Sector. That's pretty good progress for the day. Even though ideally I would like to be like, I don't know, underground and maybe an Amaterasu server by now, but I can't handle that. I can't handle that if I tried. Yo, we finally got a crit. We need more of those. But here we are. We made it. So now what I want to do, I want to actually head over to the Oasis and heal. And maybe we can squeak in some progress. If I could end... Wow, I'm still a dummy. I didn't go and buy any of my buffed power charges. That's okay, though. I need to go back there for an auction anyway, and then I can buy a metric shitload. Hello, Agumon. Because otherwise, I'm just kind of stuck here for a while. I don't like that. Coming out with the evasions. That's actually painful. Oh, man. Come on, Dragon Wheel. I need you to hit for the full force. There we go. There we go. It's so good to have those signature moves unlocked. Alright, Agumon drops supercharges. That's really good. I actually did not know that, and I actually wonder now what the % chance of that happening is. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to level wisdom. That's so cursed. That is so cursed. I would play it at some point, but it's still like, why is that a game? Do people like the idea of just playing Golem? I don't know, man. It's not my cup of tea. Yo, we've got Talmon. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap as we push our way towards the Oasis. See Digivolve. Oh no! We don't have access! Shit! That means we won't be able to go to the Oasis. We won't be able to go to the Oasis because we need to actually go all the way back. Oy vey. Hey, the menu edits of the game? Oh god, what's that? 851 damage to this Ogremon, though. Not too bad. And we can load Thunder Gemini now. Awesome. Ideally, I'd like to be able to load Ice Shower too, but I don't think that's going to happen. An orc standing over Golem, then the options are beg, fight, and then someone edited give head. People have some wild imaginations. I'll say that. Not the first thing I would think when it comes to Golem, though. Excuse me. God. That was a good belch, though. I'm gonna have to do what Ari told me to do, though, and start charging for those belches. I need at least 500 bits if you want a good burp like that. The first one's always free. First one's always free, and then it's going to cost you. It'll be about 5,000 bits if you want me to throw that ass in a circle. 10,000 if you want to see some skin. Oh yeah, I've actually forgotten about that. We do have a merch store. If you're interested in supporting the channel in any way, you can go and buy the merch. It's got my fancy schmancy little logo on there, but not only that, it also has some merch with, oh my god, Hoshi Raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hoshi, you're coming in when I'm going to be ending in like 4 minutes, but that's okay because we're going to keep the train going. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am TreyHawk82. I play a very wide variety of Digimon games along with other fun stuff. Let me give Hoshi a shout out. That way you guys can have a little button here to go and give him a follow if you're not following him already. Let me copy your username, my dude. Here we go. I'm sorry, I'm slow at this. I'm really slow at this. Here we go. Go and give Hoshi Unlimited a follow. I'd really appreciate that. How was your stream? What were you playing today? Dragon Zero, Bane Two-Face. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Gamble 10%. Congrats on the win. Dude, you're winning a lot lately. How has your luck turned around so well? Funny, you're just telling your viewers how much longer... Yep, I usually end at 3. You want to follow me? Well, go ahead and click the follow button if you would like to. If not, then that is fine too. I won't force anyone to follow, donate, or whatever. I'm just here to have a good time, chat with anybody who comes in, and have a good time. You're playing Mystery Dungeon DX and Digimon Next Order? Dang. How'd they go? I like DX. I like Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon is probably a good favorite game of mine. I wouldn't say all-time favorite. There's a reason I keep going back to Digimon World 3 so much. But I do really like the idea of playing Next Order. I have it. I'll probably get to it after I beat World 1. If I beat World 1. Aw, man. I got a lot of work to do in that game, but we're not going to get to that until we beat this run and Cyber Sleuth. You couldn't because you had too many. Gotcha. Well, no worries. No worries. I'm just vibing. By the way, Raiders, what we're doing is a hardcore solo challenge run. The idea is we can only use Renamon. If Renamon dies, we have to restart. Oof, rip on the gamble all. Both went pretty much well. Good stuff. Good stuff. If Renamon dies, we have to restart, and we can only stay in the Renamon line. And that is the long and short of it. Now what I'm gonna do... Going back to World 3, imagine starting a run in the middle of your Cyber Sleuth run. I did it because I wanted to. I wanted to play my favorite all-time video game. But yeah, it is actually entering that time. What I'll do first, I'm gonna buy some of these supercharges. Don't worry. We'll go back to Cyber Sleuth soon enough. The honest thing with Cyber Sleuth, as much as I love the game, the formula does get kind of monotonous, especially whenever you have to grind for as many Digimon that I do. But that's okay, because I am going to get every single one at some point. Not every single Digimon in the game, you dingus, but every single request is what I'll get to. And 30 supercharges, that's not bad. That's not bad to start off with. That'll basically carry me through West Sector. I think it will, at least. Alright, time to clock in, but before I go and raid out, I am going to go and do some maintenance here real quick. As time doth afford. Time doth afford. And he'll make me grind for more. Just wait till it becomes more expensive. Getting Lucemon alone is a bitch and then some, I'm sure. And I think that might be one of the requests. Alright, so I want to go to Digivolve. I want to change Digivolve type from Stingmon to Taumon because we're not using Cubimon anymore. We're going to load Technique. We're going to load Thunder Gemini, Ice Blow, and I think that's actually good for now. We're not going to use Agumon for a little bit because we're trying to level Talmon. So let's make Talmon the priority. And we'll go raid out. And let me see who's online as well before I do raid out. I'm going to save it first. I'm going to save it first lest it gets bad and we crash again and I have to repeat all of that again. Because, chat, wouldn't that be fun watching your local streamer repeat everything he does multiple times? I think so. Just kidding. Can you request someone to raid? I was planning on raiding into the Digital Hazard if he was online, which right now he is not. So if you want to make a raid request, by all means. But yeah, usually on I want to say Wednesdays and Fridays I will raid into the Digital Hazard if he's on, because he usually goes on around this time. And man, look at that. We went from level 18 to 20 in one stream. Not as much of a increase as we're more or less used to, but that's okay. We don't have to gain 1,000 levels in one stream for it to be successful. I say successful because... Oh. I say successful because we made a lot of progress, and that, to me, is what matters. But yeah, what do we got? Let me see here. Your friend Larry and Kitty. Okay. Let me see if I can copy that. Thank you, Twitch, for blocking half of the text. Let's go and look them up and we'll give them a raid. I see getting over it. Well, so we'll start raid. So yeah, we'll raid into her. Let me open up my thing here. Digital is on right now. It must have just started. But yeah, she's playing Getting Over It with Benefati. I don't mind raiding into somebody new here and there, so that's fine. Is she... Let me check if she's actually playing or if she's going to be wrapping up. Okay, looks like she's just starting that. So, okay. Yeah, we'll raid into her, see how she's doing, and we'll check her out. Thanks for the very solid stream today, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go carry this hype train of fun and awesomeness going, and I will catch you guys on the flippity flop. On Friday we'll do some more of this, and yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace out.